Hey guys, it is Tuesday here in West Virginia, and we are going to do a 2 for Tuesday video today. As I mentioned yesterday, I wasn't sure what day we would be back during the middle of the week. Well, it was the next day. So here we are, 2 days in a row with consecutive videos for you guys. Today we're cracking open more Greenlight stuff, but today they are GMs, actually Chevy. They're both 67 Chevy four-door police cars, and I just wanted to grab a couple of them because they look really good too. They're as nice or nicer than the Monacos that Greenlight produces. And as you guys seen the other week, we cracked open a Ford, I think it's a Galaxy or something, four-door Chicago police car. And that one I ended up putting in my Mr. Norm's diorama because it's more era correct than the 74 Monacos, because I'm trying to pull off like the summer of 1970 or the fall of 1970 with new 71 models coming in with 70s leftover and 71 transition happening. So the 74 Monaco just wasn't cutting it. It was too new. So the 67 Ford, I think that does better than the Monaco. So anyways, I decided, why the heck, I'll pick up a couple of the Chevy ones because the price was right on both of them. And anyways, the first one we'll do is the older one, and it's from Series 12. And I love this paint job. It is the Louisiana State Police. And I just like it because it's different. It's not your typical black and white, and it's not your typical type of two-tone paint job. It's totally different. It's like a three-tone, but with two different colors. You have a white roof, you have a red middle, and a white bottom, which looks really cool. So you have the steel rims with the dog dish caps, and the dog dish caps have the bow tie in the middle, which is another nice touch on this. And it has the red bubblegum light. And let's see what else was in Series 12 here. You had this 67 Chevy police car for Louisiana State, the 93 Ford Mustang for San Francisco, and a Crown Vic for New York City Police Department, and New York City 2010 Dodge Charger, and a Port Security Law Enforcement for the Coast Guard Crown Vic, and San Juan, Puerto Rico Crown Vic. So yeah, it was mostly made up of Crown Vics in this one. So let's get this guy out and take a look at him. And as I mentioned, I do like the paint job on this one. It is really cool. And this is a super low number for a regular, not being a green machine. As you can see, number 14. That's amazing. I used to have a couple of other Greenlight cars that were regulars, not green machines, with really low numbers. I think they were less than 10 when I was collecting in the Philippines, but I got rid of them. I think one was like a 70 or 71 Camaro, and it was like number 7 or something like that. Crazy. It was very low. So this is a really cool looking car. Once again, love this paint job. It's just really cool how it's cut up. Not your typical way of a police car paint job, the typical layout, I should say. Usually the front end and rear end's one color, and the center and the roof is another color. Something like that. Or the car is just one solid color, or it has like one solid color and a white roof. So this is different, very different. And these have the opening hood, and it's nicely detailed, and they got the engine size fairly good in this one. It's a little small, but not as bad as like the Dodge Charger. But the only thing they didn't do good is the inner fenders and stuff should have been black. It would have helped everything blend a lot better. Like if they would have done the firewall and inner fenders in black, that's how the real Chevys would have been. They're not like a Mopar where everything is body color. The Chevrolets and GM products, since they were ladder frame cars and everything assembled separately on the front clip, everything was painted black and under the hood. The inner fenders, the firewall, the core support, radiator. So yeah, this would have been better with that kind of detail. Too bad they don't screw these together, or I would try to paint that all black in there to kind of make it look a little more realistic. But I don't really open the hoods of my cars that often, and if this guy's going to be in a diorama, most likely it's going to be setting, like doing radar or pulling someone over, or even setting in the parking lot at the police station. It's not going to have the hood open. And I'm not sure if we can make out what the fender tags say. Probably 396. Oops. Yeah, 396. I had a feeling that's what it was going to be. Either that or 427 for 67. But yeah, so it's a big block 4-door car. That's kind of cool. I'm sure they made a lot of those, though, for the state troopers, that they were chasers. Basically, they had to have a lot of power to chase people on the highways and stuff. So yeah, that big block would have done it. That's pretty cool. So, very cool piece, nice detail everywhere else too, like for the tail lights, and also in the front, the grill area is very nicely done. The Chevrolet emblem in the grill, detailed headlights and such. So, very cool car. Then, number 2 that we're unboxing is from Series 19. This is Fargo Police, Fargo, North Dakota. This is another 67 Chevy Biscayne. And this one has the post painted black. Now, this one had the post painted white, and on the package it showed a postcard. But this one is showing a 4-door hardtop. And I don't know, I thought the Biscaynes were all postcards, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know, in 67 it could have been a hardtop. But anyways, they painted the post black. So they are trying to pull it off as a postcard and the die-cast, but the picture is a 4-door hardtop. And it has chrome rallies and stuff on it. Pretty cool looking car, though, on the picture. And then this one is a little bit different with the black steel rims and the chrome dog dish caps. So, and then the, once again, body style is a little bit different too. So, let's go ahead and get this guy out. First, let's see what was in the lineup for Series 19. So, you had Fargo, North Dakota, 67 Biscayne. Montana Highway Patrol was a 77 Dodge Royal Monaco. I might have that one, I don't know. Then you had the California Highway Patrol Crown Vic. The Florida Highway Patrol 2015 Dodge Charger, and the Arizona 2015 Silverado, and New York Police Department 2015 Ford Police Interceptor Utility. So that was the SUV. So let's go ahead and pop him out of the package and get a better look at him. And really, I don't care if it's supposed to be a post or hardtop. Both look good in my opinion. But as you can see, the way they painted around the windows here in black and painted that post black, that it's going to be a post car, not a hardtop, not like a sport coupe. And it has Biscayne badges on the quarter panel. I think that's more correct, the car itself, not the picture. And then these cars from Fargo had some weird lights going on the fenders here. These big rectangle lights. As you can see in the picture, the car even has those. And they're not decals. They look like they are lights. I don't know if they actually cut a hole and flush mounted them. They don't look like it in the picture. It looks like it's protruding like from the fender, sticking out a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sure. And that one has, I think, a 327 tag on its front fender there. So this is a small block car. No, I'm not sure what they put on this. Let me see what's under the hood of this one. Now, see, this is how it should look under the hood. All black. But that's because the car is black. But then again, the other car, well, yeah, the other car, the red part would be a Tampo. So the car was dipped in white, probably. That's why everything under the hood is white for the most part, but the core support and stuff is partially red. Not partially red, it is red. Let me open that up again and take a look. Yeah, as you can see, the core support is red. I'm not sure how these cars are assembled, if this inner fender piece is separate from the body. I'm not sure how that works because everything else is red. So yeah, I'm not sure what's the tampo here, if it's the roof and the bottom part or the center of the car. I think the center though is, yeah, let's see how the hinge is down to bare metal. I would say that the car was all red and then they put these on as tampos possibly. So anyway, still yet cool pieces to have. And this is your Fargo, North Dakota one. And once again, weird lights on the fenders. And then nice detail on the front end though, with the headlights and such. And then you have the fender badges. And I think those say 396 also. Let me see. Actually, to be honest, it's hard to read those ones. Yeah, not sure on those. Let me flip it to the other side and check it and see if it's any easier to read. And it's really not. So anyways, yeah, just guessing maybe it's a big block car too, but the picture of it on the package said 327 is what I seen. So, and then you have your police and detailed taillights and such once again. And this one has a bigger light bar and siren across the roof instead of just the little bubblegum light like the Highway Patrol or the State Police in Louisiana back in '67. So those both are good looking cars. Glad to have them in the collection. Yeah, as I said, I'm not going to go out of my way and try to get every '67 Chevy police car that Greenlight produced, but if the price is right and I find them somewhere like flea markets or antique malls, or I'm buying something from somebody online and I can combine shipping, why not? I'll pick them up because they are good looking cars and I kind of caught the bug for these old police cars. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We'll be back again on Friday for our Free It Friday. Not sure what we're going to have in store, but we do have the Autofigs dually coming up with the custom paint job with the cap on it. It looks like a 90s sport truck. We have that set coming up. We have the new auto hauler set with the 2 crew cab dualies. We also have some other Mopar muscle cars from Greenlight coming in. So we have some cool stuff coming up. So hopefully something will be here by Friday, because I don't think well, yeah, we do still have some stuff in stock, but I think it's mostly cop cars right now. So hope you guys like cop cars, because we do have quite a few of those coming in the near future. But I appreciate you watching, guys. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will talk to you again on Friday.